Hey everyone, this is Trent here at Precision Transmission. Looking a little younger today, of course. My dad is going to be out for a couple weeks. He had surgery, so if we could, a little prayer please. He will be back. So we're just going to take over the show for a couple of days and tear some of these transmissions down and put them back together for him. Of course, I do build a little bit while he's away. Jenny from Amarillo, Texas, thank you for bringing this to us. This is a 02 GMC Yukon, and it is destroyed. It barely moved. Had no reverse, no park, barely had neutral, and drove forward. I mean, it sounded like a bunch of rocks, but it drove forward. So let's get this thing apart. What do we got? Looks like we got a factory TMBX torque converter. Doesn't look like it's ever been out of the vehicle. This looks like a factory unit. We're gonna get over here, get our lockup O-ring off. Looks pretty squared. Getting kind of hard. Okay, we'll come to our tail housing adapter. Now I've already took off a couple of bolts, trying to get this thing taken apart as fast as possible. It's getting close to 5. I'm trying to order some parts so we can have this thing done in the next couple of days. I might take it apart a little bit different than him, but he is the one that's taught me everything I know. Nice to have that come off. Not struggling. Set that over there. You notice we've got our seal retainer. Of course, not glued on from GM. They never glued them on, but they pull off really easy, so we go and glue those back on always. Get our servo off here. Bigger screwdriver. There we go. Oh, let me grab some pliers real quick. And it's best for me to do this like this. My dad does it a little different. I do it like that. Comes out perfect. You see we have our 2-4 ply. Possibly going to be putting a Corvette servo in this thing. We're going to be seeing. Pretty dirty. Not as bad as I was thinking for how bad it sounds. But we're just getting started. Sit that down. Get our pump bolts out. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. We are. Haven't had the pan off, so all of us are going to get the surprise. Sounded like a bunch of rocks, so I'm kind of prepared for the worst, but hoping for the best. And of course,
it's shiny.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. But sounded way worse. So Got our deep filter. I mean, that thing is just stopped up. You can just see the metal in it. And get everything unclipped real quick. I mean, you can just see the metal on top. I mean, look at this. I don't know, I think we might have had some planetary failure in the back. That's what it's almost looking like. Okay. Got that there. Oh, man. I think I'm a little nervous right now. That's why I'm shaking as bad. I shake, period, but first time tearing one down on camera, you got to get them out sometimes, right? Let's see. All that. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. That'll help. Should have did that before. But your parking linkage right here, you gotta get that off. It raised my valve body. And this thing didn't have any park, so we're gonna be looking at why it didn't have any park either once we get the valve body off. Manifold pressure switch. Tell it's an updated one. Your later model, it's got the cover. Your older ones earlier were open and the metal could just get on the inside. Gosh, I mean, normally you could see a little switch right here, but totally full with metal. That's what happens when you drive them into the ground. So we got all of our bolts. Let's grab our valve body. Flip it over. Hear all the metal and everything fall out. Probably gonna have a couple splinters when this one is done. Of course, this thing's gonna be factory. Not gonna have any of our lockup stuff done to it. Nope. It's still free. We're gonna go and block that like always. And we're gonna come over here. Look at our valve body plate. Look. Our check ball's stuck in a plate, our separator plate. So let me get this taken the rest of the way off. And we'll knock that out. All of them look to be loose. Put that one, let me grab a magnet to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it wasn't stuck. Almost beat all the way through though. I mean, seriously, all the way through. Surprised it wasn't stuck. Or the magnet was strong enough to pull it out. Either or, that's pretty cool. So we're gonna be changing all of our accumulators to aluminum. Gonna be getting rid of all the plastic. Going with the updated stuff. Like I said, I would go through it. I'm trying to get this thing taken apart as fast as possible. You look here at your valve body gaskets. You got a round hole, square hole. So match that. Your valve body case. As long as you're good there, You shouldn't have a mess up. Put all your check balls back. You're gonna have one more in the case. Dang, where did I put my magnet? Oh, right here. There we are. We're gonna block this. Didn't get the small ones out. We didn't have any fluid in the plug that I can see. Don't look like it. Maybe a little bit coming through.
A little bit. Not
A little bit. Replace that just in case. Safe than sorry. Safe than sorry.
More metal down in there.
Oh yeah, it's bad. It looks like the rear planet blew up in it. And the reason why we don't have park because it's not there. Oh yeah. Listen, ready? It's in park. But we have no park. Okay. So let's get down here and see what we got. Well, parking pawl, everything's still there. Sorry. Hoping to have a nice pump. Them filters work really well. Wow. Isn't that amazing? All the metal in that transmission and not a score on our pump. I mean, it's beautiful. All that is just a reflection of the metal of it running. No groove, no nothing. That's beautiful. So we'll be able to put some bushings in that, clean it up really good. New Teflon rings, be good to go. Nice, nice, nice. Got a little 13 vein pump here. We're hoping the same thing. It didn't destroy this as well. As you can see here, this is our earlier model. It's got a dual spring versus your later model that has a cone spring. I mean, don't mix that up. I do know what I mean. Everything's looking good there. Still had the bluing, but starting to wear off on our slide. And check our pin. No groove, you can see it, but we have no groove in the pin. Pin's really nice. And then last but not least, like always, our nice little spring in the bottom. Never want to lose that stuff. I'm just gonna put it back in there and put my pin there, put it to the side. I know it's there. Onto our band anchor. Man, sorry guys, I ate my Wheaties today, my fault. Okay, set that to the side. Just factory band, 2/4 band, smoked. This is your pump washer, goes on the other side. Your reverse clutch. Just really old. Drum, I mean, The drum looks bad. I'll have to do a straight edge line on it. Like I said, I'm running out of time, guys. So I'll be doing that too to make sure that that's good. But that's just a staining on top of the drum. Nothing, you can't feel that. It is as smooth as could be. So as smooth as a baby's bottom. You want to check your bearing here always for pitting in the bearing. I'll be checking that as well. Oh, there it goes. Thank you. So I'm gonna definitely be looking at that because all the metal that's been flowed through this transmission, you just never know. Wrong screwdriver. Maybe. Come on. Three-four clutch just straight burnt. I mean, just really old. Load springs. It looks like some of them there and some aren't there, sticking up higher than others. So we'll have to get a new one. Some new ones to check out our height. There we are. That's how it should be done. It'll make me struggle and look like a newbie. So you have your engine braking clutch and your forward clutch. Engine braking on the top, forward being on the bottom, and you can tell, yeah, that's about the only thing that was moving it forward, was the forward. Only thing left. Everything looks good in there. We'll be taking out all the bonded pistons, replacing them, new seals, all your bells and whistles. Same thing with our spray. We'll just look at it real quick. So factory sprag, nothing special, single cage, brass washer. Everything looks really good. Sorry, Eric. And same there. Everything looks really good. Scotch brite it up, new sprag. Should be really nice. Get out of the way. Ha! Yeah. So for how much shaking I do, that was pretty good. That's swapped out. Roller bearing, but it'll have to have a new one on it, because you can definitely feel that. That is not just color. You can feel that. Little wear in the, I guess, the ring part of it. Yeah, your planet runs. Oh, shell's about stripped. Did you hear that? Kind of when I took it out, it was stuck, and it won't even go back in. If you look real close, teeth are almost totally stripped. So we'll be putting a brand new hardened shell in there, and I think we're getting down to our carnage. Last but not least, it's normally just your anti-clunk spring. You don't pull out the snap ring for your ring gear for your planet, but we'll get to that since it decided to come out like that. So it looks like, kind of get this apart here. Sprag's looking good. Or roller clutch looks really nice. So just Scotch-Brite that up, get it back in there, clean it up. Now this is your low reverse clutch here. You know, just old, nothing too crazy. But this is where our damage is gonna be, right here. How did it do that? I will never know. But it just rolled over itself. As you can tell, I mean, that piece isn't even in there. That piece is huge, and it's gone. It ate it. So it just ran everything over. It blew up the ring, which looks like it let our snap ring pop off as well here. So I think we'll be able to save the shaft. Everything looks good on it. Have to go get a new planet, everything. So
Hold on, flip that back over. We got missing teeth in there.
oh yeah, check all that out. Oh it totally just stripped it. That's what it did.
There's no park history.
No, that's why they had no park. Woo, that's pretty bad. Okay, we won't do that again. All right, well, I think I'm gonna be able to handle this, guys. I really do. It's not my first one, so don't think it is. I'm 28 years old, been doing this ever since I can remember, handing my dad bolts in diapers, under race cars, under anything and everything, in the driveway, dirt, we did it. Man, but it's gonna take a little bit to clean it up, but not bad. If y'all need anything, guys, give us a holler on our fan page, Precision Transmission, and then go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Stay up to the latest. 2021, we've got a lot of cool stuff coming in, and you just never know what's gonna come in the door, especially something like this. So y'all guys stay tuned. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.